Hey guys, Gaddock Teeg here, bringing you continuing coverage of the patch 2.8 PTS. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Festivals of Splendor. Well, Festival of Splendor, because it's only one. But this is the new HUD holiday that will be added in patch 2.8. The event starts with a quest line much like the other events, and there are these advertisement terminals scattered around the fleet. And let's check out this conversation.
Nikiona posta morulia, tubataji mua tusawa. Kuya maya stupa barkan, o no ayat iachanichu. Tinga tuana cheme chuba mea grancha mulila. Ni apetise morishani, chidona chuba chenanek.
So it's no Rakul event introduction, it's no bounty contract introduction. It's just a little vignette there, and then you get the Festival of Splendor quests, which will take you to Club Vertica Casino on Nar Shaddaa. And that's where we'll be headed right now. So, I got here and was expecting to have, you know, one of those conversation bubbles over someone's head. I'm walking around, I see the marker on my minimap, so I walk over to it, and suddenly the quest completed. There isn't a fun conversation relating to the holiday that's happening. There isn't anything cool. There was that tiny little advertisement at the beginning, and you complete the quest just by coming here, and it gives you 5 of the smuggler's casino chips, which I will explain in a moment when I swap characters, because I have a ton of chips on my other character, and that's the one I'm going to be playing on to show you the game. So this is how the slot machines work during this event. There are several of these cashier droids scattered around the floor of the casino. You can interact with them, and they have these 4 things that they sell. They sell Kingpin casino chips and Smuggler casino chips. There are 2 different kinds of slot machines on the floor during this event. The Kingpin bounty slot machines, which are the expensive ones, are the ones that have the chance to drop the Veteran Opus and the chance to drop the Kingpin's Rancor. So this is the one that sells all the real chase rare stuff. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna show you what the Rancor and the Vectron look like being used. I have a nice video of that for you. But from what has been data mined, and I'm going to talk about data mined information, and everything, like I always say during PTS videos, everything is subject to change. So by the time this goes live, none of this stuff could be true. But because it's on the PTS and they want feedback on the PTS, I'm going to give them feedback about what I think of the event as it stands right now. The Kingpin Bounty Slot Machine from data mined information has a 0.07% chance of dropping the Kingpin Rancor, a 0.23% chance of dropping the Veteran Opus, a 4% chance of dropping a golden certificate, which can be traded in for things like the gun, the guns, the armor, the resting ability, those things that I showed you on my vendor video that went out yesterday. So if you want to check out those things, you can go look at the other video. So there's a 4% chance of that happening. There's a 50% chance of it refunding your chip, your coin. There is a 45% chance of you losing, and then a 0.02% chance of the machine just blowing up in your face. Now those don't add up, but I rounded some numbers there. Then you have the regular Smuggler Casino slot machine, which is the Smuggler Casino chip, the lower end of the 2. And with that one, you have a 0.3% chance of hitting the jackpot, which drops a golden certificate. That's the best thing you can win there. There is a 5% chance of it dropping a Kingpin casino chip, which is the chip that's used in the more desirable of the 2 slot machines. There is a 5% chance of you getting 2 free plays, so it gives you back your chip and 1 more chip. There is a 10% chance of you getting a free play and a feeling lucky buff. It actually removes 23% of your chance of losing on the bigger, more desirable Kingpin slot machine, so that's pretty nice. Then there's a 50% chance of you getting your money back. There is a 30% chance of you losing, so you don't get anything, and a 0.02% chance of you getting, of the machine exploding. So very low chance of that happening. You have a better chance of getting the Rancor mount than your slot machine exploding. Again, those can change, but that's the data that's been pulled out of the current PTS. The Kingpin Casino chip is 50,000 credits. That's a lot, but fine. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm willing to be okay with that. Yes, there are people with millions upon millions of credits, and they want something to spend it on. So, fine. It's 50,000 credits. I think that's a lot, and I've been very vocal about my opposition to slots being put into this game. So I'm going to be rather hesitant on some of these things. But fine. $50,000 for a casino chip. The thing that really gets on my nerves is the fact that you can buy these cartel casino, they should be cartel casino chips, these Kingpin casino chips with the cartel market certificates that drop out of the cartel packs. So not only are they encouraging people to get money, get credits in the game, which you can say, okay, if someone's dumb enough to buy stuff on the cartel market to sell in-game to get credits to play here, that's a lot of things they have to go through. If someone is dumb enough to do that, someone has the wherewithal to do that, then that's their choice, and whatever consequences happen should happen. This is them directly saying, yeah, go buy stuff on the cartel market so you can buy these super casino chips and use them here, and maybe you'll just lose everything anyway, because there's a very low chance of you ever getting that Rancor mount. And if you wanted to buy enough cartel backs to get enough casino chips to get the Rancor mount, you'd probably be spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's not okay by me. I really hope they take this option out. I know there are people that say there should be more options and more things you can do with those cartel market certificates. This is not one of them. This should not be one of them. The smuggler casino chips, 1,000 credits isn't that bad, and you can also buy it with Warzone commendations for some reason. I guess because the PvPers don't really get the money, which now that I'm thinking about it, why don't they just make all of the chips only purchasable with different kinds of comms? You had like basic and planetary and fleet comms for the smuggler casino chips, and then like ultimate comms and ranked Warzone comms for the Kingpin casino chips. Then the players that play the game the most are getting rewarded and can play the slot machines like they want. Those are probably the same players that have tons and tons of credits, but it's also going to be the players that play the game for tons and tons of hours. And then it removes any possibility of there being anything shady going on here. And using the comms that you have in game that you probably aren't using for anything else at this point, why not allow you to gamble with those? There is no sellback value at the current time. I really think they should add that, because what if you get all that you want after a few plays and you have a ton left? Then you're kind of SOL, you can't turn them in for anything. Or if you have a whole ton of them on you after the event ends, you got nothing to do with them. You have to wait a year, because that looks like this is going to be a yearly event. You have to wait a year before you can use them again. I don't think that's okay. And I actually think it's kind of predatory, because the optimal way to do it would be you buy a chip, go to the slot machine, use it, go back, buy a chip, go to the slot machine, use it, back and forth, back and forth. But by making that annoying, it encourages people to just buy more of these. I don't think that's a good idea either. I hope that they add some kind of sellback value to them. It doesn't have to be 100%, just some amount, and especially some amount if you accidentally buy a whole ton of them. If you accidentally shift-click and buy, 50 instead of 5, that sucks. So hopefully they change that too.
Thank you for your patronage.
Now to the good stuff. I have to say, these slot machines, they've nailed the look, the feel, the atmosphere you'll hear when I'm playing them. The sound is awesome. Right now, they're bugged where you can only use them from like this very specific place, which I assume that they'll fix by the time it goes live, but who knows their track record of PTS bugs going live. So this is all you have to do. You hit the slot machine, you'll see it use one of my casino chips, and bam, I won, it goes green. Now, how it works is the pointer here is going around, and then there's this big old bar that if the pointer lands in that bar, you win. And if the pointer lands inside that little darker white area, you get a bigger win. So you'll see on that one I got my chip back because it landed inside of here. Another one, I got my chip back. Try again. Try and show you some other outcomes here. One, got my chip back. And... oh, one, got my chip back. Try and show you the feeling lucky buff, if I can. There's a 10% chance of that happening. I've played a few times now. And you notice I'm not losing a ton of chips here. I just played like five or 6 times. Only lost once, now I'm losing again. It is set up so you do win more than you lose, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna always come out on top. RNG isn't always the nicest thing in the world. Alright, so I don't know. This slot machine isn't paying out for me. I go move over to this one. This one was doing well. Playing like a real gambler here. Picking the hot machine. Not a good start. It would also be nice if these wins in here did something. Oh, I got a double chip there. If the wins did something other than just give you your chip back, maybe if it gave you like 10 credits or something. Ah, double chip. See, this is a hot machine. Hot machine here. I wonder if I could steal it. Okay, so I can't use his while he's using it. I just had the Feeling Lucky buff going on. Actually, I think I had it on my first pull on the other character. So you'll see that I can see what's going on in his game, he can see what's going on in my game, and we can hear the sounds of each other's. I think that's important to making this feel really casino-like, really alive. Alright, there we go, Feeling Lucky. So now I have the Feeling Lucky buff, which I don't think is displayed anywhere. But now I'm going to go try and play on one of the Kingpin bounty things. You can see here the little area is smaller on these, the white area, so the grand prize is harder to get. And it's also harder to win. Actually, is it harder to win? It looks like, yes, it is actually 10% harder to win on these machines. But I've had pretty good luck here. So you see I'm losing the Kingpin casino chips playing on this machine. I'll give this a few more attempts. Maybe I get lucky here. Maybe I'll win something big. They've added an animation to losing, which is nice. I haven't seen an animation for a winner. I'll assume that those will be put in too. It would be cool if there were also several different animations. I want to see if I can see this guy. If this guy loses, can I see his animation? Let's see. Alright, loser. It looked like he may have been going into his animation. I hope that you could see other players' animations going. Alright, I don't want to do this too long because I'm sure this is not super compelling here. I'm going to go into first person and really play this like a gambler. Damn. Come on! Daddy needs a new pair of Rancors. Oh! Oh! Nope. Oh! No, that was a winner. Alright, it's definitely really addictive playing this. I could sit here and click like this all day while watching something on Netflix on my second screen. Which, like I said, could be dangerous. That's one of the reasons why I'm so cautious about this event. It could definitely... I could see this definitely getting to people who have addictive personalities. And with that direct pipeline right from cartel market certificates to chips, or... yeah, chips. Then that's a dangerous combination there. Alright, what did I say? 5? Alright, 5 more from now. 1 is a loser. Alright. 2. Oh. 3. Alright, this is good. I'm not gonna win anything here, so that on live I get the Rancor on first pull. 4. Oh. And 5. Last pull. Come on, come on. Alright. So that's that. I did take a video of someone riding the Rancor and someone riding the Vectron Opus. So I'm going to show you that before cutting out. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.